Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. We're going to do your February 2022 new love reading for all of you singles looking for love in your life. Let's start by pulling out the overall energy. If you're new to my channel, by the way, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back as always. I'm very grateful for each and every one of you. And let's see what we can harness here from the universe to shoot you on over into the relationship readings. So we've got February is a very interesting month. There's a lot of repetitive twos coming out in the month of February. Twos are all about balance, harmony, also about partnerships as well. So it's a really fabulous energy in here for the month ahead to find new people, to partner up with the people that are like-minded, okay, or on the same wavelength as you, whether they're friends or romantic interests. Sometimes we meet a romantic interest through our friendships. We also have Venus and Mars in earthy Capricorn. So you might be feeling a little bit of Capricorn energy, feeling earthy, feeling grounded, feeling a little bit more assertive or maybe even more determined to find yourself new love and to put yourself out there. So let's have a look and see what we've got coming out for you in the month of February. Wow. And we start out with the Wheel of Fortune coming out here. Your tides are turning, friends. Okay, this is really your time to expand your horizons, to welcome in new connections, new people, to put yourself out there. Whatever effort you put out into the universe is certainly going to bring you back great rewards. Fate and karma intervene, okay? The Wheel of Fortune moves you towards your destined path on your journey, okay? And this really does show up when you are totally in alignment. Your vibration is high. You may not necessarily know what you want, but you're kind of feeling really good, and you have got this Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. You might be might be really trying to expand your horizons with this one. It is one of expansion and moving forward. So whatever has been previously blocking you or holding you back, I feel as though you've either completely worked through that, okay, or you are just about there, okay? The tides are certainly turning for you there. But when we get the Wheel of Fortune, this really does bring in some surprises, okay? Good luck, good fortune, opportunities present themselves. You are aligned with the opportunities. Watch for synchronicities, repeating numbers, signs, and symbols throughout the universe, showing you the way and pointing you in the right direction, okay? So really, there is a lot of luck that is on your side. And so that is certainly very, very wonderful energy, okay? If you're on a manifestation journey, I think things are, starting to happen for you. Excuse me, the Magician coming out here is your potential challenge for the month ahead. Now, usually the Magician is using a lot of resources, being very focused, okay, manifestation energy, harnessing the magic, the power of the universe, and really believing that you can attract whatever it is that you are thinking about. So when the Magician comes up here as your challenge position, this is a little bit of a heads up as to where your head might be. Everything is aligning for you now, right? You've got this new fresh energy that's about to come in for you. Okay, this is really time to harness the lucky breaks, those opportunities. And sometimes we don't see those opportunities, okay, or the luck that's working behind the scenes for us. Sometimes we're not meant to see. We just kind of find ourselves in the right place at the right time, and we don't always have any inkling of, what if I didn't come here today, all of those things, okay? Or it's a reminder that the universe has a lot of things going on in the background, right? There's a lot of busy work, little busy bees in the background. And sometimes when we get the Magician in the challenge position here, this can represent that maybe you're being a little bit impatient, okay? Or perhaps there's a little bit of disbelief there. It's like, I don't know, I don't really believe that everything's working for me. You're starting to get a little bit of ants in your pants. You're like, I've been manifesting things into my life for months and months and months on end. So you may find yourself being a little bit impatient there, or maybe even a little bit distrustful. And so Spirit really wants to say, when we do have the Magician, is that we are constantly manifesting things into our life, the good and the bad, okay? What you think about, where your thoughts and your feelings are, is what you resonate with the universe. And that's the energy that you project out. Therefore, it's the energy that you get back. So when we have impatience, when we have doubt and fear and worries and all of these things, or when we're trying to mastermind and control the universe, we end up blocking the energy, or we end up bringing energy back to us that we don't really want, okay, that we can live without. Thank you very much. Okay, so really when we get that Magician there, it's a little bit of a heads up that there you do have, it's a reminder here of your personal power. Okay, you are very powerful, you are very strong. But again, whatever energy, whatever intentions you project out, you will get back. So if you think that you'll never find love, you're right, you won't. Okay, if you think that the universe is expanding for you and you've got all this good luck on your side and that, you know, the universe has your back and that there's wonderful things that you're attracting into your life, then yes, that's also right. Okay, so it's really about that mindset and attaching all of those feelings to your manifestations. And of course, you're not necessarily all of you purposely manifesting, right? Really does happen behind the scenes. Have you ever met those people where everything just seems to go their way and they never seem to be worried about anything? They might not necessarily know it, but they are actually constantly manifesting things in, and they just have this belief that things are always just going to go their way. If something bad happens or they suffer a loss, no worries. They're like, no, something else will come up, and sure enough, it does. Okay. Now we do also have with that Magician, okay, we also do need to be a little bit careful because the Magician in that challenge position is similar to it being in reverse, not quite as harsh, but it's a little bit similar. So be careful. I feel that there may be someone from your past, okay, or some past energies, or maybe even someone that is around you now. When we do have the Magician as a challenge, it may be a little bit of manipulative kind of energy. So just trust your intuition and keep your wits about you. I think someone, at least somebody there, probably not for the collective, but I think someone from the past may be trying to manipulate your situation or and trying to play like some mind games on you in some way. Okay, you are much stronger and more powerful than they are, so I think you can avoid that. All right, your advice from Spirit, the Moon. Okay, the Moon is face your fears, okay? Tap into your subconscious. See things differently, okay? There's something here for you. When we have the Moon, we can sometimes expect a few little surprises. You may even surprise yourself a little bit. And of course, we do have the Wheel of Fortune. It's like, hello, surprise. Okay, I've got some great things for you. So I feel here that if you have any kind of invitations or anything like that to go anywhere, or if you have any kind of possibilities for social engagements, maybe even, putting yourself out there on the internet, as uncomfortable as that may be sometimes. Okay, face your fears, get yourself out there. Okay, get yourself, let yourself be seen, and you never know what you may find. Okay, the Moon represents a highly intuitive time for you. Okay, one of a very deep spiritual connection, not just with yourself, but also with the universe as well. So, your senses may certainly be heightened throughout February, also the Moon, the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune. Hello, if you have not already started on some sort of moon magic, okay, working with those moon cycles to manifest things in, this is a very clear sign from Spirit that this may be your path. Okay, this is how you unleash your true potential, and this is how you attract new people into your life. This can also represent from Spirit that if you have been on that manifestation journey, that yes, your intentions are set, the universe has heard you, and things are starting to shift, things are starting to move forward for you. So really believe in the magic and that power that you have, and that the universe really does have your back. Okay, the moon cycles, we have a full moon coming up in the middle of February. I think it's the, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's the 16th. And the full moons, of course, are about release. Is it? Yes, it's the 16th. Okay, and this full moon is in Leo, and Leo is all about pride, control, okay, all these things. Also brings in some fiery energy, a little bit of compassion there. But when we do release things with that full moon, okay, I feel here with the Magician in your challenge position, again, perhaps trying to control things a little bit too much. So when we get that moon, that full moon in Leo in the middle of the month, it's really important to release your expectations, to release your intentions into the universe, universe and walk away. Okay, and really just trust that spirit really does have your back and that there's things going on. Because when we do get a little bit impatient and obsessive, we actually block that energy. So release, let it go, and allow that energy to flow exactly as it meant to be, because there's a lot of flowy kind of energy that's coming in here. Okay, so so certainly try not to block anything there. Okay, we want to attract new love into your life. We don't want to block anything. But that moon card, can also really say that your dreams are coming true. Okay, this is time to follow your dreams, the moon being that nighttime card. Follow your intuition, maybe even face those fears. There may be something underneath the surface that you haven't quite finished working through, and we kind of got that energy right at the beginning of your reading as well. So, sometimes on our path to love, we have some starts and our stops. So we think about, yes, I want love. And then we're like, the next day it's like, no, I don't know. I think I'm good. Right. So sometimes we do kind of start and stop a little bit. And that's our fear getting in the way, right? It's like, we want to be open. We want this. We want all of those warm, fuzzy feelings that come with love. But sometimes we have that little bit of fear. Oh God, you know what? It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. And I don't know, what if someone's not on the same page as me? What if it's, what if? So that moon can really have you kind of working through some fears. But again, full moon energy, release anything that no longer serves you. Release your intentions. Set some different expectations for yourself. Okay, release those fears. Face those fears anyway. Okay, bring things up to the surface that may be blocking you. It's a great time to work on energy blocks. So let's see what else we've got here. I'm going to do blessings that are heading your way for the month ahead. And what do we have? And we've got the Devil card. Beautiful. Releasing control, releasing obsessions and fears and all of those lower vibrational energies. This is a blessing for you. Okay, whenever we get the Devil card coming out here, Capricorn energy, by the way, haha, hello. Okay, Venus and Mars both in Capricorn, and we got Capricorn coming out here. So this is really your month to get the ball rolling, to open up, to release expectations, to release control. Okay, stop obsessing about anything. Release your fears, your worries, your doubts, and really harness all of this wonderful energy that's coming in, okay, to really be a little bit more determined to find love. Okay, maybe even to, take a little bit of extra steps to get the ball rolling. Okay, if you get the Devil card, believe me, you want that energy in the blessings position, or either that somewhere else in the reverse. Okay, so I think you're just got this beautiful release energy that's coming in here, and to be replaced by this flood of new energy, okay, and something just a little bit more exciting for you. So I also feel that some of you here with all of this energy, I feel that you've done a lot of personal work, you've done a lot of healing, you've done a lot of growth. And I think that you have actually really completed a karmic cycle as well, okay? And all of these old toxic past relationships, I think that you have done all of this work, you've cleared your karma, and now you're just ready to embrace something newer and better. So let's see what else we've got coming out here for you, Aries. Whoa, thank you very much. Okay, we're going to take that one. Grab 3 of these. Thank you. And one last one, please. Take that one as well. So what do we have here? And we have universe. Yes, look at this. Beautiful. The universe is guiding you to that special person. Allow everything to take its natural course. There we go. Go with that flow. Okay, release that control of, micromanaging. Okay, release your expectations. Just trust that the universe has your back. And here we go. Yes, it does. This is like spirit saying, yes, listen to what she said. Okay, so we also have Cupid. Oh, very nice. Love is in the air when Cupid's around. This is beautiful. This is a clear sign from the universe that there is a lot of love that's headed your way, that there's new connections, new people headed your way, okay, and that you are manifesting something wonderful into your life. Now, of course, we do have Valentine's Day right in the middle of the month, and of course, for singles, sometimes Valentine's Day is probably one of the worst days of the year. It's all these lovey-dovey things going on around, okay? There may be memories that come up as well, okay? The moon and the devil is your perfect time to do some personal healing, some personal growth, maybe do something nice for yourself, right? When everyone else is going out and they're spending money on other people and whatever, perhaps you have an opportunity to look out for number one. Do something nice for you. Maybe go out with a couple of friends and have some fun, or maybe you just do something nice for yourself at home. Indulge a guilty pleasure, maybe. That's also a blessing with the Devil card, okay? Indulge in those guilty pleasures, but remember to keep some perspective, though, as well, okay? Everything in moderation, all right? Things that would, you know, can sometimes get out of control, you know, a really nice dinner, maybe some wine, you know, all of those things, those temptations of life, okay? Spirit says here with the blessing of the Devil is that, you know what, indulge in yourself, okay? Take advantage of these guilty pleasures of life, but remember, don't let them you know, control you in any way, okay? So you know, one bottle of wine is probably good, but four is probably not the best idea, okay? So we also have yin and yang. Like the yin and yang symbol, twin flames contain an aspect of each other's character within themselves. You know, I gotta tell you, with this magical energy coming in, okay, Spirit's really guiding you, leading you. The universe has your back. For some of you, you may actually have a twin flame coming in for you when we get that card. So that is absolutely beautiful. Of course, not everybody believes in a twin flame connection. We are not all meant to meet our twin flame in this particular lifetime. It is supposed to be a deep spiritual connection, and when two people are spiritually ascended, it should be an easy one. It should be a click, that inner knowing. Okay, it's like, I know you. I've known you like forever, and it's really, sometimes it's actually usually a very unexplainable kind of connection. It's like, I don't know why I'm attracted to you. It's just boop, click. Okay. Now, unfortunately, sometimes with a twin flame partnership, we may meet our twin flame, but if one person has not done their work and they have not ascended spiritually, they haven't cleared out their old karmic cycles and paths and all of those things, okay, then unfortunately you end up with a little bit of a calamity, okay? You get the runner and the chaser. There's still those feelings. There's that connection, something unexplainable, this magnetic attraction, the Devil card. Okay, but you know, but you end up in a runner chaser scenario because it's like this back and forth because that person, one of you has not done your work. Okay, and it's like it can't come into harmony because there's something missing. There's something that's not done. Okay, so it could mean that in this, but there's are people that meet their twin flames and then they let them go. And, you know, sometimes you get a back and forth, but sometimes you put up those boundaries there. Okay, so so you could certainly possibly have a twin flame coming in here. But let's pull some more cards. We've got the Six of Wands, the Tower. There you go. Wow, I gotta tell you guys, the Tower, the Tower quite often does come up when there is something, of course, unexpected. Okay, but the Tower with all of these other energies, especially the Wheel of Fortune, I got to tell you, the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower quite often travel together. Okay, you know, just this big shift of energy. You know, they don't always come out together, but more often than not they do. So anyway, so expect the unexpected in the month ahead. We've got the Four of Wands, the Ace of Cups. There you are, open, ready, and healed. We've got the Two of Cups. Oh, this is looking good for you guys. We've got the Knight of Wands coming in here. I'm going to pull all of your cards and then I'll go a little bit deeper into them. All right. We've got the Knight of Cups coming out here. Ace of Pentacles. Look at this. Double aces. Wow. Double aces, Four of Wands, the Two of Cups, the Knight. Wow. Okay. Got crazy good energy for you guys. The Queen of Swords is coming out there. And then we have the Page of Wands coming out at the end of your reading, your potential overall outcome. And we've got the Sun coming out there with that as well. Okay, so very, very powerful, very, very powerful energy. I'm going to get a couple more for that one. We've got the Ace of Swords and we also have the Lovers. Holy crap. Okay, well, you know what, guys? We've got three aces coming out here for you. Boom, boom, boom. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Wow. Okay, I gotta tell you, I think that for some of you, I think this is, wow, just I think someone is entering your world. You may or may not have already met them. You're certainly open to them. Okay, I think someone's going to enter your world that is going to just shift your energy like there's no tomorrow. Certainly could possibly be a twin flame for some of you. Certainly soulmate connection. We've got a soulmate energy here. This is your goals, your thoughts, your possibilities. And then boom, we've got the Lover's card coming out here as your potential long-term outcome for this connection. But right in the center, okay, you are ready to be seen here. Okay, the Six of Wands shows you've got a really positive mindset. You're leaving the past behind you. You've overcome a lot of challenges and obstacles. You really are your personal best, okay? You're looking to move forward, okay? You're looking to make some change, or you're looking for that, you're certainly looking for that new, okay? That Six of Wands shows this incredibly positive mindset. You may actually have a lot of supporters in your world as well. Perhaps you've got a really good support system, a support network of friends, of family, okay, people who lift you up and help you out along your journey, okay? But whatever that is that you have this energy of victory and success, okay, and positive mindset, positive thinking, okay? You're full of passion, you're full of fire, all right? And with the Six of Wands, I feel that if you do put yourself out there to find new love, okay, you put yourself out there on the internet, or maybe you join some social groups or something, okay, whatever that happens to be. Perhaps you go to some celebration, okay? The Six of Wands quite often is a celebration of some sort. If you do get, and we do have the Four of Wands beneath here too, so I think if you get some sort of invitation, the Ace of Cups here, it could be an invitation to somewhere. I think if you do get an invitation to go somewhere, you might want to go, okay? Get out of your shell a little bit, okay? Get out into the world, because here I just feel here that this is really the signs pointing to meeting a connection in some sort of social or celebratory environment for some of you here, okay? And I just think that you're just going to stand out in the crowd in some way, okay? But if you don't have an invitation to go to a social event, maybe get yourself out there, put yourself out there, take this next steps forward, okay? Get the ball rolling, because when you do take those first steps and you do get the ball rolling a little bit, okay, that is really your signal to spirit that I'm ready, okay? I'm ready for love. I'm ready to put myself out there, okay? Whereas if you just sit on your couch eating popcorn, even though you may be doing some manifestations, okay, you're kind of blocking yourself anyway, right? And of course we would all like, Mr. or Miss Right to pop up right on our couch beside us and go, hey, how's it going? Unfortunately, sometimes it doesn't quite work that way, okay? We don't have necessarily a magic genie sitting on our couch and then poof, abracadabra, there you go. So you do sometimes need to take that first step and put yourself out there a little bit, okay? But we do have the Tower that is crossing you here, okay? So I think for some of you, there may be a little bit of resistance to change, okay? But I also think here that there is certainly something coming in here that's going to really rock your world, okay? So embrace the change, embrace what's going on around you. The Tower quite often does come in, of course, the Tower does come in as a release, okay? Releasing, really quickly, by the way, releasing any old energy, okay? So I think here that you guys, that there's some people that are just right on the cusp here, okay? And especially since we already did have that message of release, 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 especially with that Devil card coming out there, and also face your fears, right? So I think you're just gonna feel this big shift coming in here at some point throughout the month. And it's like everything that has been blocking you from finding new love and from moving forward is just, I think it's just going to be like, boom, you're just going to wake up one day and you're going to be like, I'm done. Okay, I'm done. I release, and probably in conjunction with that full moon in Leo energy, okay, because it gives you that power, that strength, that courage, okay, to let go and to move on and to move forward, okay? So if you've been feeling a little bit stuck, or if you've been feeling those blocks, okay, I think those are going to be released. For others of you here, this Tower energy is certainly some sort of epiphany moment, some sort of revelation. And I think this is something, I think you're going to meet somebody, some connection here that is just going to rock your world completely. I mean, honestly, with the 3 aces, a lot of luck on your side, the Wheel of Fortune, a lot of luck. We do actually have 1111 coming out with those energies. Actually, we've got more than that. We've got 5 ones coming out for you. 1111 is, of course, in a love reading, quite often a twin flame number. And we do have a twin flame card coming out for you. Okay, not everyone's meant to meet their twin flame, but we do have soulmate energy here for you too. Don't worry. Okay, but you know, but for some of you, I think this is when you actually really do meet your twin flame if you haven't already. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, number 10, reduces to a 1. We've got the Magician, which is a number 1. Okay, and then of course we've got multiple aces that's coming out here. So we actually do have the 5 ones. So we got a little extra one in there. However, one of those is in the challenge position. Okay, so I think that at least somebody out there, you may meet your twin flame, but with the Magician card there being in the challenge position, they may actually still have a little bit of work to do on themselves. Okay, you know, so but it's earth shattering and rocks your world like you wouldn't believe, like never before. So I think some of you just have some surprise coming in here. Okay, you've got this shift of energy. I think something may hit you out of left field a little bit. Okay, and you know what, for some of you, I think you're holding on a little bit too tight. Okay, the Tower crossing you is a little bit of resistance energy. Okay, so this is really your time to let things go and go with the flow of the universe. Put yourself out there, okay, and just trust that there is something out there, that there's something better for you. The 4 of Wands, this is your underlying feelings, okay? So the 4 of Wands is quite often the 1111 card. And you know what this really says here is that you're actually feeling really positive. You're feeling really good, okay? You're feeling, I think you're intuitively, the Tower, quite often intuitively, we kind of know that there's something brewing in the winds. Okay, and I just think that here with that 4 of Wands, I think intuitively you know that there's some sort of connection that is about to come in here for you. Okay, you may of course have already met somebody with that Ace of Cups, but maybe just that initial spark. But I think that you are really feeling super duper positive about finding somebody. Okay, and you know, this can also show here that you are looking for a higher level of commitment. You're not looking to mess around. Okay, if you are looking for just a quick passionate fling, I think some of you might get that with the Knight of Wands here. Okay, but it all depends what you want. Okay, not everyone's looking for long-term love, but if you are looking for something fun, something that is really exciting, passionate, okay, I think we do have that coming in here for you as well. All right, but this is a wonderful energy, super positive, okay, attracting abundance. The 4 of Wands is an abundance of love, abundance of connections, all these things. So I think here that you know that there's a lot of potential out there for you, okay, but again, you may actually even have a feeling here if you are invited to some sort of celebration, the 4 of Wands, engagement parties, weddings, you know, birthday parties, anniversaries, all those things that, you know, a big group of people all getting together and all having fun. I think maybe intuitively you might have a big feeling here that you might actually meet somebody should you go to this event if you have an invitation to one. The Ace of Cups in your recent past. Now time is fluid, okay? Time is a little bit fluid, but the, you know, so this recent past could be today, it could be yesterday, it could be a couple of weeks ago, okay? And this Ace of Cups is a gift, an offer. The aces are always represent a little bit of luck, the first seeds of opportunity, the spark of an idea, okay? Perhaps the start of something new, obviously, or improvements as well. The Ace of Cups is, of course, the holy grail as far as new love coming in, okay? And the Ace of Cups with that 2 of Cups certainly shows that some of you may have already met somebody here. Okay, you're open and receptive to new love. You've kind of gotten that initial spark. Okay, you may or may not have gone out on any dates at all. Okay, you might just have this kind of crush energy. All right, but I think that you are really thinking that this initial connection, I think you're starting to think about love. Okay, and it's like, oh, hello, and perhaps this person just kind of sparked something within you, within your soul. Okay, and now you're like, oh my goodness, okay, this is not just any normal connection. This is not necessarily a fly by night. The Ace of Cups can also represent here that you are open and ready. Okay, you've done a lot of work, you've done a lot of growth, you've done a lot of healing. Okay, there you have a lot of love to offer, and this shows that there is love coming in. You are attracting love and these wonderful connections into your life. Okay, so maintain that Ace of Cups energy of being open, being receptive. Okay, this is, you know, your cup is running over. This is also Spirit saying here, so this could certainly be part of your manifestation journey, but this is also Spirit saying here that, hey, you know what, I've got something coming in here for you, so get ready. This may come as a bit of a shock, a bit of a surprise with that Tower moment. Hold on to your hat, people. Go with the flow and don't resist it. Two of Cups, crowning position. This is your goals, thoughts, possibilities, what you think about, okay, what you know, and this is attracting new love. The Two of Cups is new love, true love, balance and harmony in your connections and your relationships. Okay, this is meeting the perfect person, the perfect partner. A soulmate connection, okay, a spiritual union, a spiritual connection. And of course, we have a lot of different soulmates in our lives, and you know, they're here for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, right? But they're always here for a purpose. And I think that you're, you know, for some of you, you may just be looking for, you know, just this connection, okay, something that's really kind of fun, especially with the Knight of Wands, something that's fun, maybe something, okay, that's a weird energy. Someone is looking to break out of their shell and have a practice run. Interesting. Okay, if that's you, hey, you know what? Sometimes you need to play the field a little bit. Knight of Wands. Sometimes you need to play the field a little bit before you find that right person. And if you're one of these people that haven't been on a date in a couple of years, then maybe you're just looking to get a little bit of practice. But you never know what you might find if you do that. All right, but these loving connections and partnerships really are on your mind. And I think some of you know that there is someone like that coming in, okay? This soulmate kind of energy, this spiritual union perhaps, okay? Your counterpart, your perfect counterpart, okay, that comes in. And I think your mind is super duper on love here, Aries, okay? Your near future, we've got the Knight of Wands. So I think if you haven't met anyone already, I think you're about to, okay? The Knight of Wands is this strong, passionate connection, someone that would come in. They have a magnetic attraction quality about them, someone who would probably sweep you off your feet. They're a lot of fun. They like a bit of adventure. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, so it could be a counterpart, okay, for you, or certainly at least another fire sign, okay, or it's just somebody who has this real zest for life, this irresistible quality about them, okay, and someone really exciting to be around, someone a little bit irresistible. Now, of course, the Knight of Wands is known a little bit as the player of the tarot. Okay, the Knight of Wands does get really excited and jumps in with both feet on a lot of things. They're fun to be around, but again, with their sense of adventure, they sometimes like a conquest and then they move on. Okay, so a little bit of a player energy. It's not that the Knight of Wands can't ever mature. They certainly can, okay? But of course, I wouldn't worry so much about that at the moment, just because, you know, if you do meet someone new, everyone starts out fast and exciting, okay? Everyone starts out with like this little spark, right? And so, you know, you never know where it might take you. But the Knight of Wands can also be an aspect of you putting yourself out there, okay? Some of you, I think you're going to play the field a little bit, just get some practice runs in there. Hey, no problem. No judgy here, okay? That sounds like fun, actually, okay? But I think others of you are just going gung-ho. It's like Spirit says here, put yourself out there. And I think here is you really taking action, putting yourself out there, okay, maybe joining those groups, okay, making something happen for yourself, right? You know, letting the universe know that, hey, I am ready and I am taking action and I'm putting myself out there. But the Knight of Wands brings in an energy of success, whatever your situation happens to be, okay? And, you know, a success and some excitement coming in. So certainly a lot of passion and a lot of spark that's coming out there, but you're looking for love. The Knight of Cups here, this is you, your attitude, also an advice card here. The Knight of Cups really does show that you're open and receptive to new connections, to love, okay, possibly even something that may turn into something a little bit more long term, okay, but you're certainly ready to put yourself forward and you know, have that first little initiation, that first little connection, okay, but you're certainly open and receptive to it, okay. Spirit says here with advice, okay, put yourself out there, don't be afraid to do that. Sometimes we do need to move forward a little bit, okay, but I think there's really something, you're looking for something really positive positive here. I mean, honestly, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, the Knight of Cups, okay, and of course we do have the Lover's card coming out as well. And you know what? Can you have passion and really positive emotions as well at the same time? Hell yeah. Okay, it's a nice little balance there between the fire and the water, right? The cups are all about the water energy, and the wands are all about the fire energy. So what do you get when you mix water and fire? Steam. Nice. Okay, so anyway, your external environment, there's an offer coming in here for you. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles is something real, something tangible. Okay, the Ace of Cups can certainly be you opening up to love. Okay, to your making peace, making peace with the past, perhaps. Okay, some of you are still a little bit working on that. Depends when you see this reading. Okay, but the Ace of Pentacles, if you're manifesting Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles it's here in your physical world, in your physical realm. Okay, so this can certainly be a potential new connection. Okay, this can be an offer. Okay, and hey, babe, you want to? Hey, you know what? You seem really cool to talk to. You want to go out for a drink? Okay, that's the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, that's start of a connection. Okay, but something that is in your material world. Okay, something really positive and really exciting that is coming out there with that Ace of Pentacles. This also shows that the time is right to receive new love. Okay, you got to start somewhere, and everything starts with that seed of opportunity. So there's a lot of receptive energy that's coming in here. So certainly something real, something that you can touch, you can feel, and certainly something that you've manifested into your world, right? And of course, all these gifts from Spirit, luck is really on your side. Okay, so remember, get off the couch, get yourself out there, and you just never know what may happen. The Queen of Swords comes in as your hopes and your fears, okay? And, here's the thing. The Queen of Swords is actually an overwhelmingly positive energy. And it's one of being open and receptive, but also a little bit guarded at the same time. And not in any negative way per se, okay? But it is really about boundaries and, I think some of you have been hurt a lot of times in the past, okay? Things just haven't gone your way, haven't worked out for you. And, when we get in the Queen of Swords energy, this is, representative of a lot of love to give, okay? But not wearing your heart on your sleeve. But the Queen of Swords is really good at putting up boundaries. And I think some of you are really hoping, I think you've got some really big boundaries put up in some areas. And I think that you're really hoping that you will meet a connection that allows you to put your guard down, to put your boundaries down. Okay. I mean, certain boundaries are good though, so don't get rid of them all. Know your worth. Okay. Always know your worth. But I think you're really hoping that you can let your guard down a little bit. Okay. But maybe you're fearful that, maybe I gotta keep the brakes on a little bit, okay? But you're looking for someone. The Queen of Swords is about honesty, trust, okay, clear communication, all those really positive connections, maybe even a spiritual or intuitive connection here as well, okay? And, I think part of your fear, I think some of you have been lied to in the past, okay? You've been through those toxic energies, those toxic relationships, those one-sided relationships, the controlling relationships even, okay, or those dishonesties. And with the Queen of Swords, I think you're really hoping for something more positive and something real and something that you can trust, okay? And trust is a little bit of a fickle energy, right? We are hopeful, right? We keep our minds open, but there's still that little shady element there of, I don't know. So I think you're probably going to be a little bit cautious, at least to start off with, okay? But I think the Tower here coming in here is actually helping you release any walls, okay? Boundaries are good. They're healthy. They're a necessary part of life. But sometimes when we've got our guard up a little bit too much, we actually create a block, we create a wall. So I think the Tower is serving a little bit more of a purpose there. And I think that your walls are coming down, okay, crumbling down, okay, throw a brick in that wall and, find the weak spot, okay? And I think that's, you're really starting to let that guard down a little bit, granted, albeit a little bit cautiously for some of you, okay, especially if you've been through the devil energy before and you're finally done with that, yay, okay? But I think sometimes it leaves scars. Your overall potential outcome here, we do have the Page of Wands, okay? So certainly something very exciting, the spark of a new connection, you know, something that's really quite passionate, okay? You got this sense of adventure, an offer on the table. Page of Wands, quite often the first signs of manifestation. We got a lot of manifestation energy coming out here, so I think you guys are really finding what you want, okay? So the Page of Wands can certainly represent an offer, an opportunity, perhaps even, you know what, the interesting part is the Six of Wands can represent travel, and the wands energy themselves like to travel. So perhaps if you do have a lot of heat coming off your reading, it's very warm. Nice. Anyways, it's very kind of got the warm fuzzies going on over here on my table. But I think if you do have an invitation to travel or attend some sort of event, again, I think there's something really powerful and really magical that transforms throughout that. Okay, so again, if you get an invitation to go anywhere, I think go for it. Okay, I think jump in with both feet, because I think you just, at the very least, you'll have fun. Okay, but I think there's a huge potential here to meet new people. All right, but whatever it is, that Page of Wands represents the spark of something new, some good news coming in, an offer, an opportunity, something exciting, and something that is like, whoa, okay? But we also have the Sun coming out there as well. The Sun is a super duper positive energy no matter where it lands in your reading, bringing about happiness, joy, success, abundance coming in here, okay? And a lot of positive vibes, a lot of optimism, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. The Ace of Swords, again, that spark of something new. The Hand of Destiny, or sorry, the Hand of Fate, destiny, karma, all intervene here. This is that spark of a new connection, okay? And again, leading you towards victory and success comes in here with the Ace of Swords. New conversations, new ways of thinking, fresh energy, okay? Also the Sword of Truth comes in here as well. So I think you're getting a really true, very honest kind of connection here. And of course, a big spiritual connection that comes out here with the Lovers card. So, you know, for some of you, you may actually have some choices to make, because I think when you put yourself out there with all of these aces, I think I think the world of love, the energy that's coming in here, that's starting to roll in for you, I think it's like a buffet. Okay, I think that you're going to have like a pick of the crop here. All right. Certainly the world is your oyster, that is for sure. But I think you got so many different kind of energies coming in here that I think you're going to have some choices to make. The Lover's card used to be called the choice card, right? Matters of the heart. I choose love. Okay, I think you're choosing love. But I think for some of you, you've got a lot to choose from. Okay, so certainly very wonderful. And of course the Sun being abundance. Okay, so I just think that some of you, you're just gonna have, I mean, if you're looking to get some practice and play the field and have some fun, and you're still open to love, but in the meantime you're just not going to sit there and set your sights just on one person. If you're looking to play the field a little bit, you know, get some practice in there, I think you really do have that possibility. Okay, but the Lover's card really does show that spiritual connection, two people coming together in love, in harmony. This brings a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, and certainly this could potentially lead to some long-term connection with this person. Okay, so wow, so really exciting energy that's coming in here for you guys. Like super exciting, like all these aces. Oh my god, look up the spiritual and angel meaning of the 5 ones, and you will get some very very good information off of that if you do. Okay, and at the very least the 4 ones, because I think for some of you that Magician is perhaps somebody that you're just going to kick to the curb, someone that may try and come back, okay, or even that spiritual connection, unfortunately, that twin flame that may not necessarily have done their work. Okay, they might actually be working on it though. Okay, they might be trying to get themselves to a place where they're ready for that kind of deep connection. Okay, but you know, but anyways, but look up those ones, and it certainly is magic. All right, so the last pieces of advice for you, we've got building blocks, okay? And the building blocks card, as far as love and relationships goes, it's just put one foot in front of the other. You got to start somewhere, okay? And sometimes it's just that little connection, that spark, that wink, that wave, okay? That smile across the room, okay? And every little one of those things builds that connection and builds that potential for that relationship. So remember, every single day and every single person you meet, every little tiny action that you take is part of those building blocks of life. Anything from the past that hasn't worked out, again, it's putting you in a position where you have a deeper understanding of what you want, what you don't want. Okay, it's all those building blocks of life. But remember, one day at a time, one foot at a time, and things really do start to unfold for you. And we've got the orphaned card here as well. Okay, so some of you are in this energy, and you have been in this energy, and it's time to let things go. It's time for a change, time to welcome in some new energy that's coming in here. Okay, and I also think here that as far as advice goes, if some of you have been feeling a little bit alone, it's time for a change. It's time to do something a little bit different. Let go of the past. Put yourself outside again. Again, it's been really, really hard for singles in the last couple of years to find new love. And if you are, I think, sitting on the couch and watching TV and eating popcorn and just, kind of have your fingers crossed that, oh, Mr. or Miss Right will just materialize on the couch beside me, Spirit's like, no, you got to get yourself out there in some way. You got to take that first step. You've got to just those building blocks, one foot in front of the other. Okay. And if you are feeling alone, the orphan card is really one of feeling alone. And if you are feeling alone, perhaps again, with the Six of Wands, I got the energy that you've got some really loving, supportive friends and family that are around you, and perhaps they can help you out in some way. Okay, have a shoulder to lean on. Someone may need a little bit of help there, but you also might need a little bit of spiritual boost there. Do some meditations, those kind of things. Sometimes you can really do something nice for yourself. Okay, so if you don't have a significant other at the particular moment, and if there doesn't seem to be anything in your sights here, the orphan card, do something for yourself, something to lift your spirits, and something that is a little bit of fun. Okay, but ultimately we do have this beautiful release of all of this old down energy, okay, and welcoming in all of this new, all of this fresh. I'm going to leave that there for you, Aries. I hope there was something in here that resonated. If there was, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I truly, truly do send you a lot of love, light, positive energy on your journey to find love. I think Spirit really has your back here, though. Okay, so really it's up to you. Six of Wands, it's up to you. Okay, take the first steps, get yourself out there, and you never know what may happen. Okay, show the universe that you're ready. Okay, and release those expectations. So I'm going to leave that there. I hope you guys did find something in here that resonated. If you did, please don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to my channel. All right, I hope you guys have a fantastic month ahead, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.